session today. We're going to start up with a warm-up, which will consist of a shuffle run. This is to bring your body from a lower rested heart rate of around 40% up to about 70%. And that brings your body into the exercise zone. It's important we get to this level and maintain it for the duration of the warm-up. This brings your body temperature up slightly, and it also increases your heart rate, get a little bit of a puff going and bring your body into that exercise zone. So if you just like to start by walking briskly to the wall and turning around, that's good. When you get back to the far side, maybe just start to jog slightly. Thank you. Get brisker, that's good. You probably should feel that your heart rate is increasing slightly and your body should start to warm up. That's great. Okay, maybe a little bit quicker. Excellent. Okay, that's wonderful. 2 more laps and that should just about do it. And then if you'd like to allocate yourself a station. Lovely, thank you. Just position yourself behind the station there. Alright, now that we've warmed up, we're going to conduct our circuit session. Now from your pre-exercise screening tool that you all filled in, you've all been deemed low risk, so that enables us to do these particular type of exercises. You've also identified that you're interested in improving cardiovascular fitness and muscular endurance as well. So hopefully these exercises will help achieve those goals. Along with that, your personal goals are also to have a bit of fun and increase your overall fitness. So what I've done is selected some circuit exercises today. I will demonstrate each one to you. Then you will spend 60 seconds at each station and then you'll transition to the right. So you get a slight rest between each exercise transition. So what I'll do now is just demonstrate the push-up and we'll move along from there. Okay. All right, what we're looking at with the push-up is a couple of ways you can do it, on your knees or on your toes, whatever you're comfortable with. Remember, if you're doing it for 60 seconds, if you start on your toes, you may get a little tired, so you might want to revert back to your knees, okay? So we're just getting down on our knees, putting our hands about shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Sort of imagine that there's a triangle up in front of you there, and you want to be basically lowering your chest to the ground, maintain a neutral spine and engage your core as well. So it's a pretty straightforward movement. And back up. And back up, make sure staying nice and straight. Now as mentioned, you can also do those on your toes if you feel that's adequate. Okay. The squat. As you'll be aware, the push-up actually works your deltoids, triceps and biceps as well. The squat, lower body exercise, we're just going to use your own body weight for this one as well. Basically with the squat, you want to be standing fairly soft, knees, feet shoulder width apart, nice straight back, engage your core, and you want to imagine that you're going to be sitting yourself down on a chair. Now as far as arms are concerned, for a little bit of balance, you may just want to have them out in front. And we want to be getting into a position where we have a 90-degree angle between the knee and the hip. And just lowering yourself in a slow, controlled motion, and then back up. Now if you find this is hurting your knees, then you can do a slightly lesser squat. You want to feel the weight going back into your heels, as if you're sitting down. Okay, straight back up, so that's fairly simple. This exercise, of course, exercising quads, hamstrings, glutes and calves. Okay, bent over row. For this one, we'll be using just a couple of light dumbbells. Again, feet sort of shoulder width apart, nice soft knees, you don't want to have locked knees in. Bend down and pick up the dumbbells. Just get a nice overhand grip, having your arms fully stretched, then just leaning forward from your hips, maintaining a nice straight back, tuck the chin in, and you just want a nice controlled movement just up to chest level and straight back down. Elbows tucked in, don't want to see any of this, just a nice straight controlled up and down movement. This exercise When done correctly, you should feel a nice little squeeze in between your trapezius, and it's also exercising the triceps. Fourth station, the step up. Again, you're just using body weight. Very important to get a full foot plant on the actual step. You don't want any half ones that you can fall on. Okay, and it's just a basic step up, step down, straight back. Okay, if you feel you want to get a little bit more intensity, then you can raise your legs a little bit higher, or you can get a little bit faster. Okay, any questions about this? Lovely, all right. Just like to position yourself behind a station, and I'll be counting down and letting you know when transition occurs, and you just transition to the right. So everybody ready? Yes. Okay, let's go. That's good. Good position there, Nikki. Nice plank-like back. That's great, Sarah. Good angle between the hips and the knees. Lovely, Leah. Yep. Back's nice and straight. Elbows are in. Really good. Really, really good. Okay, again, if you're feeling tired, or if you feel you're losing technique or form, then just have a rest. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Finish up and move to your right. Thank you. And go. Excellent. That's good, Nikki. No problem with any pains in the knee or anything? No? Great. Okay. Sarah, that weight's okay for you?
That's fine, thank you.
Yeah, good technique. Your elbows in. Good stepping curl. Again, if you feel that you want a little bit more intensity, then you can raise your legs a little higher. That's very good. Nice leaning back there, Nikki. Good. You should be able to feel that working those muscle groups that I mentioned at each exercise. Wonderful. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition to your right. Thank you. Excellent. And go. That's good, Sarah. Got a bit of a jog there. That's lovely. Good foot planting. Very nice. Excellent, Nikki. Elbows must be tucked in. That's great. Straight back. Good job, Leah. Yeah, it's a lovely, strong plank position also. Very good. Lovely. Once again, if you feel your technique is failing slightly, then do stop, because it's important that you maintain correct technique to avoid risk of injury. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition to your right. Thank you. And go. Lovely. That's good. It's okay for your knees? Yep. Yep, lovely. That's good squatting there. Yep. Nice straight back. Lovely. It's okay for your knees as well?
Yep.
Yep. Good. That's good push-up technique, Sarah. Excellent. Nice straight, strong spine position there. Tall still. Yep, that's great. Lovely. Okay, maybe Nikki just go a little bit quicker. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so everyone's been through one station, lovely. Okay, so if you just like to sit down behind a station there. Okay. All right. Now, we've been through the circuit session. We've done the warm down, which, as you probably worked out, was very similar to the warm up, so it just involved the shuttle run again. Again, gradually decreasing your heart rate and blood pressure slowly to a more restive state. So it's important to do that slowly and gradually. So what we'll do now is just a couple of stretches, I think. All right, so we'll just do the glute stretch, which is just the crossover leg and the hand behind. So while we're doing these stretching, if I can just get a little bit of feedback from you. So is there anything you'd feel you'd like to incorporate, perhaps in the next session that you felt wasn't in this one?
No, I think we covered it.
Covered it all, and you're quite happy with that?
What about more core work?
Or core work?
Ab work.
Yeah, okay, I'll write that down. So do you think that something like crunches or planks?
Planks are good.
Planks, okay. Planks are good. All right, that's good too. So did you basically switch legs? Did you enjoy the session? Did you feel that the objectives that you set out and explained earlier were met today?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
good order of stations.
The weights that we use for those particular exercises were adequate at this stage?
Yeah, at the beginner level, yeah.
Yeah. We certainly, as we go along, can certainly increase them. I'll just hamstring stretch now. Again, with any increases, it should be slow and gradual so that you can keep the consistency in the program. All right. So obviously the other important thing is, did you all have fun?
Yay!
Excellent. So you think you'll come along to the next class?
Not too
Yeah.
early.
Yeah, and I'll definitely take on board the feedback we got today. I think you're right, we can do some crunches and planks and we'll go from there. So, well, thank you very, very much for coming along.